Today I'm gonna go try to make my way to the Botanical Gardens, but before I do that, I have to go do my pull-ups. It's Monday, but the good thing is, where I do my pull-ups is near where the bus stop is. So I think that says something. I think that's fate. That's what they call that. If you aren't stopping and plucking figs off of the streets here in Georgia, you're really missing out. Are they clean? No. Are they probably covered in like dust and grime? Yeah, most definitely. But they're so good. I know they look green, and you might think they're not ripe. It's just a different type of fig. These ones are very delicate tasting. I would say they almost taste like a very mildly sweetened oatmeal, which I really dig that. We'll know in a few hours' time whether or not eating these dirty straight off the street was a good idea or not. The bus that I will be catching, I don't know how often it runs, but I got other stuff to do, like I said. What's up, dog? Probably can't read that because the way the camera picks up signs like this, but I have about 17 minutes before the bus arrives, so I wonder if I can find some coffee. I've walked past this coffee stand multiple times and it's never been occupied, but luck be a lady today, it's open and it's right by the bus stop. I'm incredibly confused because I don't know if you saw it on the menu. Americano, $4.50. Got one Americano. I gave the guy a $5 lari bill. He gives me a $5 back plus change. And I was like, how much is that? He's like, oh, it's $4.50. I'm like, you got to keep the $5 though, man. And I'm like, I gave you a $5, and he pulls up the $5 that I gave him, and he gave me a completely different $5. I think he thought I gave him a 10. I tried to give it back to him, but he wasn't taking it, so I guess that's the Georgian hospitality they speak so highly of here. Just got off the bus and arrived at the Botanical Garden entrance. I will say, despite my best effort to find the information, nothing told me that the bus would actually bring you right to the entrance, except the map that I got from the tourist center. And it didn't really say like right to the entrance, it just said to the Botanical Garden. There aren't many resources online that will give you the bus routes. And the one website that I found, it said I would still have to walk quite a bit before getting to the Botanical Garden. But no, if you take the 10, at least I know this, if you take the 10, it will drop you off right at the entrance. So keep that in mind. Some white powder. In typical Kurt fashion, I'm just holding back a bit while the masses exit the bus, make their way through, just so I can come away from the crowd a little bit. Oh my gosh, there's a peacock on a sign. Take a quick look around before we head inside. You got your concessions, your fruit juice, your beer, the typical, not very healthy looking food available. Ice cream, beer, soda, juice, fried food, and plenty of old, bald Georgian men staring at the young women. Of course, you can't go anywhere in Georgia without that. It'd be weird. Bald-bellied and a little pervy. It's true, I'm not just talking shit. This is their extremely high-tech system for ticket entry. You get a receipt and then a dude rips it. Like immediately after the ticket lady hands it to you, you take like 2 steps and there's a dude standing there and he just like looks at it and then rips it like he sees you buy it. Checks the date and time. It's like, dude, God bless them. God bless this country of Georgia and the people who live here. All right, let's see what to do. All right, where to go? Where am I? I'm guessing I'm that green arrow. Those green arrows are just entrances. And I think I'm at the most northern one, so we'll see. I'm just gonna walk, no plan, no direction. Just walk, see what happens. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Nice views, for sure. Look at Batumi over there. Look at that little guy. See it? I'm zoomed in. Zoomed in as much as I can on this camera. Get away from this crowd. They're standing by me in the ticket line. The way they were eating ice cream was just so disgusting. Like, it's gross. Some people are just so completely oblivious to how gross they are. It's hilarious. Not saying I'm not gross at times. I try to be aware of my grossness, you know what I mean? And try to put a limit on it when I'm in public. Based purely on observation, I'd say this is actually where I started, because I just looked out onto the coastline and I'm walking this way. Yeah, 20 lari to get in, which is $7.40 USD at the time of recording this video. Let's go see what this is. Let's go see what this little path leads to. Just some flowers and a bench. Boring. Well, I think I'm currently in the tree section of the botanical garden. It feels great though. We got this really nice breeze coming in from the sea over there. And yeah, just kind of walking around. Actually looking for the old water closet. Looking for the old toilet. Or at least a sneaky little path I can go dip into for a moment. It looks like you can hop onto a little electric car if you are lazy. There's got to be a toilet around here. Oh, I think I see it. Yes. Free of charge. Wow, you got to be kidding me. But super strange. Look at this. Oh, it smells so bad. It smells so bad. How does it smell so bad? Georgians. God. If I'm not mistaken, this is a very Japanese style toilet, right? You just need like a pig down there to, you know, clean you up when you're done. And there's no soap and the hand dryer doesn't work. Good thing it's free. After my experience in there, I will be doing my best to find alternative methods for relieving myself. If you catch my drift. Oh, which way to go? I guess I can go up. Oh, it's a zip line. I'll go take a look, but I'm not gonna do it. Gorgeous view. It's loud, sorry. Exciting. Look at that view. Damn, I just want to go down there. The coast here, beautiful. Gorgeous views of the coast. Zip line just does not appeal to me. Plus I'm cheap. Plus I'm broke. I was just thinking about camera movement and vlogging and people watching, you know, video with shaky movements and, you know, like this complaint that like, oh, if the camera's moving too much or jittering, it's gonna make people sick when they watch it. It's like, are people that weak? Are people actually watching like shaky footage and being like, oh, I can't. Oh, it's gonna make me sick. Good thing this is pretty stable though. You know, people just becoming weak in their senses. Like, oh, the audio is too windy. I can't listen to it. It hurts my ears. Oh, the camera's moving too much. It gives me a headache. Not my audience though, right? You guys are tough. You can handle it. I was enjoying that shot. There you go. That'll soothe you. See what I mean? Weakness. It's like the world is becoming a combination of WALL-E and Brave New World all wrapped into one. Oh, look at these. Oh, how lovely. Oh. Still deep within the tree section of the botanical garden. Different trees though. They know how to mix it up. Obviously that's where we're at. I just don't know why people took the time to like try to rub it off. What's wrong with people? Maybe that's just thousands of people going, there, we're right there. This guy is interesting. I like the way this, oh, very pokey. Very pokey. Sometimes plants like these are deceptively soft. This one is, you don't want to run into this one, that's for sure. Oh, it's a big boy. It's a type of eucalyptus too. It does smell good around here. It smells fantastic, honestly. Just this cool breeze coming up through these trees and bushes just smells. I just want to take it with me. Reminds me of Hawaii. This area wasn't closed off, but I feel like I'm like 2 seconds away from someone coming out of this building and being like, what are you doing? You got drugs? I'm not even sure if that video will be out yet by the time this one comes out. So you may not have caught the reference. It's all right. It's okay. You'll get it. You'll get it soon enough. This is the shot you want, right? This is a vlog. I will truly, deeply miss the Georgian mineral water. This stuff is too good. It's too good. Yeah, it'll be like a dream. Was it even real? You can get mineral water in the United States, Kurt. What's the deal? It's not the same. It's never going to be the same. I looked up like what is the mineral water that I can get in the United States, and it's Saratoga is like the popular brand. There's like nothing in it. There's like no minerals in it. I mean, there's like a trace amount, I'm sure. This stuff, it is like mineral water. It's basically a health drink. It is like a sports drink without sugar, without flavoring. It is just minerals and ions and pHs or something. I don't know. It's just, you look at the label and you're like, damn. There's one that is like particularly filled with minerals, and that thing is like, it's like a tablet of Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer. It's like a tablet of Alka-Seltzer. I think that it has, I mean, that's a whole liter, right? Versus the tablet, which you put in like a glass and chug it when you're hungover. This is a whole liter, has more minerals and more sodium for sure than a tablet of Alka-Seltzer. You guys chuckling about back there? My pronunciation of Alka-Seltzer? It's a hard one. Probably not supposed to be here either. But it wasn't closed off. Look at this bench. look at this bench. Look how that's made. Oh gosh, that's precious. Yeah, you would be forgiven if you thought I was on the island of Kauai right now. I mean, if I were to wake up suddenly and look around, that's where I would think I was. Until I saw the people, of course, and I'd be like, oh, no, not on Hawaii. Really cool looking. I mean, it's open. She's open. We're going. There's no warning signs. There's no stay out signs. What is this? Magic. Does it lead anywhere? No. It just ends here. A well. Just a beautiful, peaceful little nook here. If it was a video game, I would have been rewarded with some kind of collectible for making my way back here and checking it out. But getting away from the crowds and getting a moment of peace is reward enough for me. All right. Mosquitoes are coming. I brought bug spray because I'm tired of getting bit by mosquitoes. I was going to say because I'm smart, but it's not really because of that. It's because I'm tired of getting bit by mosquitoes. So I'm going to go hose myself down with some bug spray. Yeah, they must have some like strong Bill Gates mosquitoes here or something. They started coming into my room and biting me in my sleep, leaving like welts. I mean, check it out. I still got some. That one. This one on my knuckle right here. This one on my thumb. Gnarly ones, man. Ugh, I hate mosquitoes. I feel like they're the worst. I feel like they're the most useless. It's like, oh, but the frogs and the fish eat them. It's like, man, they can eat something else. You just want to like walk and lose yourself in the nature, but then you have to watch out for those electric carts. You just want to like walk down the path and stare up at the sky, and you hear this thing whizzing up behind you, and you're like, oh crap, that's right. The ever blooming square, right? All right, let's go check that out. I don't know what that means. Is that English? Ever blooming square. Let's see what you got. Let's see these blooming evers. I'm not dumb. I know it meant ever blooming. It's not my fault. They don't know how to use spell check. This is the eucalyptus I think we're all really familiar with. Probably super not allowed to do this, but I just plucked a couple little leaves of the eucalyptus and it smells so good. I'm definitely not breaking it apart with my fingers and rubbing the oils into my clothes and skin. Not doing that. That'd be weird. Smells so good, you know? I wish I could just harvest a few wands of it and bring it back to my Airbnb. It'd be great. It smells so good. I definitely did not just, you know, wait for crowds of people to leave and harvest a little bit of eucalyptus. You know, I wouldn't do something like that. I wouldn't get out of view of the security cameras just so I could reach up and grab some and take out my little knife and, you know, why would I do something like that? I'm just saying, you know, like, it is a possibility. It is something I could have done, but Why would I do that? My goodness, if there's something I wish I could share, like actually convey, it would be the feeling of this breeze right now. But only I get to enjoy it. Sorry. You just got to imagine. Just open up a window, maybe get yourself some eucalyptus oil, and you'll be transported directly here next to me. So gorgeous, so serene. Now that I'm past the tree zone and the garden has opened up to reveal more flowers and things like that, it is stunning. It is a beautiful place. Blows the socks off of the Tbilisi one, that's for sure. I'm feeling very much like I'm in a dreamlike state, right? Just kind of floating through reality as I take in all the sights and scents and listen to all the sounds around me, breathe in this air. I just kind of feel very relaxed, very serene right now, very at peace. And that's not just the eucalyptus oil talking. I feel this way more and more often as life goes on. When I was younger and things were more stressful and I was more high-strung, never really felt like this. But as I've learned to let go and sort of just chill out and let life unfold before me, I feel like oftentimes the days feel like dreams. What other plants did you find back there, Kurt? No, just saying. If you ever come to places like this, you just gotta walk at your own pace, do your own thing, leave the crowd behind, no expectations, no plan, just glide, just float through the air. Feels so good. The temperature is like nearly that temperature when you don't feel the difference between your skin and the air. You know what I mean? Like it's body temperature outside, but not stuffy. It's not too warm. Just slightly cool enough to wick the heat off of me if I start walking a little too fast, but really just focusing on slowing down and just enjoying it. Geez, Kurt, that is not why we subscribe to your channel. We don't want to hear this. Too bad. Too bad that's what's going to happen now. I'm just going to start waxing poetic about dreamlike states and slowing down and crap like that. In between all of the playful trash talking that I do once in a while. I'm not perfect. Bamboo thicket, obviously, very, very neat. Bamboo is cool. Strong ass wood, for sure. What jerks. Who would do such a thing? Who would take a knife to a tree in the botanical garden for their own selfish reasons? Listen to this, though. You hear that? That's a good-ass sound right there. Good sound. That's a good one. That's a good sound. I liked it. To go deeper that way into the thicket would be backtracking, and just don't like backtracking. I mean, this basically is a dream. I've had dreams less crazy than this. I've had very mundane, sleepy dreams, you know what I mean? Like very simple, regular-ass shit. But this is like, where am I? How did I get here? How did I make this happen for myself? Well, I guess the thing is I don't think I did make this happen for myself. I believe God bestowed this beautiful gift on me. Yeah. What is this? Is this a nest? Nest or from a weed trimmer, smacking it on the bottom. We did not subscribe to your channel to hear about your faith, Kurt. Too bad. All I'm saying is you should believe that there is something greater, some kind of higher power up there that is able to bring you to places like this and give you gifts like this. And I feel like the less that you try to force things like this to happen, the more they're just sort of given to you, right? Is that so bad? Periods of my life where I couldn't even have conceived of being at a place like this. Could not have dreamt it, couldn't have planned it, couldn't have made it happen even if that was my one focus, was like, I'm gonna get to that botanical garden if it's the last thing I do. Couldn't have done that. And once I sort of just like released that control, just that stress in life, things like this just sort of just got poured onto me. It's pretty awesome. And they got it right that time. I haven't been to Mexico in a while. I guess I should head down there and see if it's legit. I think these are Japanese maples. I think. Freaking gorgeous. Kind of trippy to look up at. I thought we were going to Mexico. What the hell? Should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Ooh, what's down this path? Looks inviting. Just a Carpinus caucasia tree. All right. And signs of others relieving themselves. I mean, of people relieving themselves. Why would I say others? Except don't go pissing in a dream. If you're in a dream and you find yourself relieving yourself, you might want to wake yourself up. Just saying. Not that I would know. That is an elephant that became a tree. All right, just gonna keep wandering around a bit and slowly make my way to that northernmost exit. Kind of getting hungry. I ate a huge breakfast. Thought that would do it for me. But the problem is, I have kind of shifted my diet. I used to eat very fat heavy, very low carb meals, and that would keep me full for a very long time. But that way of eating just doesn't really work here. It could make it work, but I'd be missing out on all the good fruit. So I'm eating much more lighter in fat, higher in fruit and veg, and it just does not keep me satiated for very long. I mean, I say very long, and it's been probably like 4 or 5 hours. So I'm just used to eating like massive fat meals, and those can keep me full like all day. It's pretty cool when you don't have to worry about getting hungry for a very long time. Where are we going? Tiniest of all acorns. Do not touch, it's poisonous. What is it? Is it this tree? I really wish they said which one was poisonous. It's probably that tree. Let's get a closer look. Think this is the poisonous thing? Watch a gust of wind just like smacks me in the face with it. I just wish there was a little placard somewhere that said what it was. We were on a little tour in Mexico, and there were poisonous trees. But what was really cool was you had the poisonous trees that had like the poison resin, and they would, the Mayans, they would make the poisonous darts, right? But then the tree that grew next to it was always the tree that had the cure. I wonder if that's the case here, but we'll never know. Tell me in the comments if you know what this is. What is this dangerous tree? What I really love about this botanical garden is there's the main path. There's the big paved road that the electric carts go up and down, and the masses of people waddle up and down. And then there are all these like little side paths that you can choose to take. This is what you should do. Follow your curiosity, break away from the masses, walk down some path with a dangerous tree, and see the cool stuff that there is to see here. I guess that goes for life in general, right? You can play it safe, which is fine. Or you could take this little slippery dirt road and see where that takes you. I know it's taking me right back to the main road. You can't escape it. Something tells me I might be approaching the Japanese garden. Dangerous, slippery bamboo bridge. They need to like tie rope around it or something. And I never made it to Mexico. I was 100% certain some kind of animal was lying down right here. Like, what the hell is that? I mean, I got to. This is like a totally different universe from Tbilisi. Do not, I repeat, do not come here without bug spray. Some kind of fruit has fallen on the ground on the forest floor here, and that has piqued my interest. When Jai and I were in Hawaii, on the island of Kauai, we went on a beautiful hike. The coolest thing, though, just guava. Guava everywhere. Guava as far as the eye could see. But just picking that along the way and slurping those guys down while hiking, it was the best. And that was back in November. We've been on the move since November. It's crazy to think about. Some other strange looking fruit or nut or something falling from the trees above and landing down here. Let's see. What does it feel like to travel for so long nonstop? Well, life starts to feel a little bit more like a dream. And that's not to say like, oh, it's a dream come true. Just dream-like. It appears I've made my way back to civilization. And just like that, we're back. Reality. I learned my lesson last time. I'm at a little cafe, but I can't imagine what the prices are here. So I'm just gonna continue walking, save the appetite for later, and really just like go crazy on some food. They didn't have the prices displayed, and that's just a rule of mine. If you're not showing your prices up front, forget about it. You're obviously hiding them, or you change them so frequently you can't display them. No way. I've approached an exit to the beach. It says, I want to make sure I have my ticket before I leave. So they let me back in, just in case I need to come back. Probably had one too many beers on the job. I don't know, he's on his phone. Nope, if there's one thing that I know about restaurants, it's that the harder it is to get the ingredients to the place, the more expensive the food is. I actually made it down here. The zip line's up there somewhere. I was standing up there going, man, I just want to come down here. And here I am. I'm not sure what to do right now. If I should end the video here, if I should go back through the botanical garden and reach the other exit, or if I should walk up the shore to the next town. I think I'm just gonna sit here and take this in for a minute. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, thanks for joining me on that little botanical garden adventure. I did end up having to just like walk all the way back to the beginning, but it was a lot quicker. It's a lot faster when you're not stopping every few seconds to film stuff and dinking around in the forest looking for things to pee on. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Thanks, and subscribe and like and all that good stuff. Whatever. All right, bye.